Hey, it's Der, and today I'm starting a new CSGO series for your team to get better at teamwork. I hope you enjoy this video, and let's begin. The plan is simple. I will present a PowerPoint presentation I prepared, so that you could show your teammates how to play coordinated, like professional teammates in Pro League, or just show this video, whatever works better for you. So, without further ado, let's begin the overview of PowerPoint presentation Mirage. Okay, let's start from my favorite site, terrorists. Everyone must know the smokes. It's like Mirage 101 again. But again, who really cares? If you want to become better at the game, you must know all the smokes from memory. And if all it takes is to watch different videos about the same smoke, we'll be that. So let's begin. The basic A site execute. All players must go to their designated area for optimal timing on the smoke. One for city, one for stairs, and one for jungle, all the rest protecting a ramp rush. With team effort and decent timing, throw the smokes at the same time, and all players must rush from ramp. One can throw Molotov to shadow, like this, and secure the site. Guy with a bomb must plant the bomb and not run away, so make sure to know who's holding the bomb, and all is left is protect the bomb for at least 35 seconds, and get out of the site with victory on your screen. But we have our rounds to worry about, and if we become too predictable, we can switch up tactics. Let's go clockwise and try mid to A execute. This one is a little more complicated, so pay attention. Let's begin. First we need to smoke the mid catwalk from T-spawn, so that guy from a sniper's nest couldn't shoot us very easily. We can even take advantage of the smoke like this. Go to the right side when smoke pops up and surprise kill him. This is an easy kill, so make sure to use it well and unpredictably. Now when the guy from a sniper's nest is dead, we can go to connectors and shoot down some guys who were watching A site. About this time, guy from B site usually comes to short. We can try to hold him or smoke connectors or be short. Now we have a site to plant the bomb. If everything goes to the plan, this should be a breeze. Next, let's try to execute mid to B. The idea of execution starts with the same catwalk smoke from T spawn and goes to the middle. But from there, use second smoke to smoke catwalk closer to the window to block vision from connector and sniper's nest. That way, nobody can snipe from long distance. From there, the team can plant the bomb and throw smokes to cover up some hard to hit locations, like kitchen's window, apartment, if someone is hiding there. Next would be the basic B site execute, but we put this aside for later, because this tactic is unusual to see. Due to more simplistic tactic, everyone more drawn to use it in every map. The basic rush B execute, aka rush B. We rush B to plant the bomb, throw the flash and the smoke, and it's done. But I have an upgrade for this tactic. With one smoke and a pop flash, this rush B tactic should be more liable. So to do the smoke, you have to aim at the floor under this line and just throw the smoke. This will help the team to get in the B site from unnecessary damage, like from Molotov and from enemy's line of fire. You can turn tables to your favor and make players live longer. And of course, you can try using a deep flash, like this, to blind any players, and if they become blind, they will lose their position, and then rush B, and come out with an easy W on your screen. And now, the execution everyone should have known, like the basic A site execute, the basic B site execute. There are 4 smokes you need to do to make the B site from looking like this to this. So let me show you in detail how to throw each one of them. The first one would be kitchen's window smoke. Go in the corner of the back alley and aim at the corner of a tower and jump throw. This should land in the kitchen's window for both 64 and 128 tick servers. Next is the kitchen's door smoke. Go near these bags of trash like this and aim at the corner where the wooden planks cross, right here, and then jump throw. And just like this, we got smoke for kitchen's door. Now the B short left arc smoke. You go in the back alley's window right side and aim in between this line and this corner and just throw the smoke. The smoke will land on the left side of the arc. Now the second arc smoke for the right side is thrown like this. Stand under this lamp line and aim at this building's corner, a little to the right and a bit lower, where the smooth line starts, like shown in the video, and just throw the smoke. Here you have it, 2 smokes for arches and for kitchen's window and door. You can also include flashes and other smokes, but those I'm gonna show in the next execute. The close smoke B site execute. So let's begin. We start from B side smoke. Get stuck in wardrobe doors on the right side and aim in between window with railings and throw the smoke. The smoke should bounce in the B side, blocking vision from anyone in B side hiding. Next, the bend smoke. There are two ways to do the smoke. The first one is in a back alley. In there, you can watch underground while you wait for your teammates, and when it's time, you can throw the smoke. You have to get stuck in the second plank and aim to the sky until you see buildings bump and just throw the smoke. Another way to throw the exact same smoke is through apps. You have to get stuck in wardrobe doors on the left side and aim in between the wall you see through the second window and throw the smoke. Now there are cover smoke for the base side. You get stuck on the left side of the stairs in apps and aim at the door frame about the same height as a wardrobe doors on the left and just throw the smoke. This will block vision for the guy who watches B from short. And now the last smoke. It's the same as before, the B apps window smoke. You throw smoke under this line in any place and apps window will be blocked for a kitchen's window guy and a short guy. This also works great with the flash. You have to get stuck on the app's door frame and aim at the wall, and while running, release the flash. The flash will bounce through the window, blinding anyone looking at it. This was my original tactic, so tell me in the comments what you think of it. Now about all those tactics. If there's too much to learn in those executes, try maximizing what you have on hand. For example, if you always die from a guy in the kitchen's window, use window smoke to block vision for him. That way it would be easier for the whole team to go to the site if playing like coordinated professional team is too hard. And of course you can also scroll through the PowerPoint slides I presented. Now let's move on to the counter-terrorist side. There are two popular city positions for the whole team, 2-1-2 or 1-3-1, or in between. This tactic works usually pretty well if players are familiar with holding positions in each area. So let's take an overview of how you should be holding each area you were assigned. Let's move on from A side to B side and let's look around. The best option to do while trying to survive from the enemy tactical execution is to tell the whole team what is happening on your side, then to hold them off. The best solution I found is throw incendiary to the ramp, so make sure to have it at the beginning of the round. Why? Because their solution to this problem will be just to wait it out or use their utilities while splitting up the team. Our goal while defending any site is to delay the rush so that your team would have a better chance of winning the round, while the other members of the team are rotating from their designated positions to the side. Here are some tricks you can do to hold them off before reinforcements come in. While you're at the triple box, you can throw the flash like this. The trick is you can appear before the flash pops up, because the boxes block the vision from a flash, so you will have an extra second to look around for the enemies and have a higher chance of killing someone while they are blinded or turning around from the flash. Here's the flash you can do at the shadow. Get stuck at the corner and aim at the plank like this. Jump through and the flashbang will flash anyone at the ramp. You on the other hand will sprint out there at the full speed and catching anyone off guard. Same position, same lineups, you can throw incendiary to the ramp, also a great way to split up the team while they're executing the site. Next, let's move on to the sniper's nest, aka window position. If enemy is killing you too fast before you can react, try throwing one-way smoke to window, that way you could survive another day for the information and maybe a kill. Another trick that nobody expects to see is jumping on a short fence. This requires some skill, so make sure to practice it. Now the trick for the guy who watches middle from B short, here's a little smoke you can do who has multiple uses. For example, you can use it as one-way smoke for looking at the top middle. Also, you can check out the chair spot, and if you're feeling extra dangerous, you can jump on the fence and take out some guy at the top middle. If you're sure it's safe, we don't want you dying while you have a job to complete, so try not risking your life if you don't know if you can take out the enemy without killing yourself. And finally, B side defense. The defense principle is the same, throw incendiary if they are rushing B side, so we could split them up and delay the push. Another thing I want to show you or remind you are some tricks you can do at B side that are overpowered if used correctly, and I rarely see anyone use them. The first one, you can jump on this box like this for information and damage for enemies without taking damage for a long time. And of course the position behind the bench. That position is more annoying than you think, since you can hide your whole body and attack them with only your head visible to your enemies. We have to be very exposed to have a chance of killing you, while you're buying time for your team. And that would be all for PowerPoint presentation on Mirage. If you want more, leave a like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.